Christina Walker here, and today I'm here in Southern California at the beautiful UCLA campus where I'll be attending their Advanced College Prep Camp. Come hang out with me to get up close and personal on my experiences on Christina Girl Hoops TV.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Los Angeles, where the local time is 8:59 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry-on items stored until the aircraft is parked at the gate.
Sunny Southern California, a place where I haven't been in about 5 years. I feel super excited about being invited to UCLA's college prep camp. And yes, I realize that camps aren't for everybody, but how can you not accept an invite to one of the most storied college programs in history? Riding through LA, we passed a couple of food landmarks. Unfortunately, none of them I would partake in. The UCLA campus was about 12 miles away from LAX. Upon arriving on campus, I immediately noticed the campus was jumping with activity. There were several reminders spread around campus of some of the UCLA greats. I posed for a picture with the statue of who folks around here say was the greatest college basketball coach of all time, John Wooden. After taking that photo, I ran into one of the women's assistant coaches, Shannon Perry, who greeted me with open arms. Right away, I felt at home as Coach Perry gave me an impromptu, one-on-one tour of the athletic facility that included the locker rooms. She went on to explain the rich history of the UCLA program.
But these are our 6 core values, and we talk about who we are as a program. Remember wins, that's when you're like, remember when we were in the hotel? You know, that's what those are, those great memories. And also they get updated. So Nicole just graduated, she's here. She's helping with overnight.
The list of UCLA women's basketball All-Americans was quite impressive. But for me, the one that stood out the most was Ann Myers, who many consider the best female basketball player ever. I was honored having the chance to meet her at the WNBA All-Star Game a few years back. The private tour continued with the Pyramid of Success display, along with the physical evidence of that landmark philosophy that helped the men's team capture 11 national championships, including 7 in a row from 1967 to 1973. Walking into Poly Pavilion and seeing the basketball court for the first time was mind-blowing. After wrapping up my tour with Coach Shannon, I was off in search for a bite to eat. There were several restaurants and food choices right here on campus. After lunch, it was time to check into camp and get my room key. From our 5th floor lounge, you could view the campus surroundings around Sunset Boulevard. With a little time to burn, I looked over the itinerary for the next 24 hours, and there was no doubt it was going to be very busy. After changing to my practice gear, it was on to camp. Walking on the UCLA campus, I couldn't help but imagine if this is what it would be like if I went to school here. So much open space, so much freedom, so much walking. But I don't mind. I'm just taking it all in. As the other girls poured into the gym, it was almost time to hit the floor. But before that, the entire group got a good stretch in with some UCLA players. When we met up at center court for the first time, my heart started to race and my adrenaline was on an overdrive as UCLA head coach Corey Close addressed the campers. And before I knew it, we were off and running. There were a number of drills that we went through, starting off with the 3-man fast break. Then, we moved off to shooting off the pick and roll. Coach Newton had us working on moves inside the paint. The coaching staff took the time to go into specific detail about the execution of each drill. Next up, one-on-one competition, where I tried to force the offensive player to the weak side. I quickly found out nearly all of the campers here can go to either side. Coach Jenny had us working on moves that I would definitely need to continuously improve on, since I'll be playing against players who are taller than myself, and that's the mid-range game, including the teardrop. It felt gratifying demonstrating some of the drill work we worked on in front of the whole collective group. Next, we divided up into teams and played 3-on-3. One of the best moments for me during camp was knocking down a pair of free throws so our group wouldn't have to run. Coach Close was nearby and quickly came by to congratulate the group on one of the most important stat lines of them all, and that's making free throws. Finally, it was time for 5-on-5 team play, and although I didn't score as much as I wanted to, I tried to do all of the little things, such as attacking the basket, getting back on defense, boxing out, rebounding, and passing to my open teammates. As our group's final 5-on-5 game ended, camp was over for me too. Sadly, I had to say goodbye, but the experience was awesome and I'm appreciative of every minute.